The idea spawned from a simple home brewing kit. Now, 13 years later, the Red Car Brewery is still going strong as they celebrate another anniversary. Reporter Faith Lee has the story.
Bob Brandt never imagined being where he is today until he received a home brewing kit from a classmate years ago.
I had no idea I was going to be a beer brewer. I had other plans for my life, and that little beer kit and those little tiny bubbles and the little flavor of that first beer changed my life.
After a lot of beer making for his friends at parties, Brandt decided to open a brewery right in the heart of Torrance.
We were looking for a building, and my wife drove down the street. We've lived in South Torrance for 18 years. It's the very first home we ever bought after we got married. And my wife said she saw this great old building for sale in downtown Torrance.
13 years later, the Red Car Brewery and Restaurant is now one of the most successful local businesses in downtown Torrance.
We were hoping would be successful, and at the time 13 years ago we weren't so sure, but it turns out to be hugely successful. They do a very, very good job, and a lot of people come here.
The restaurant attracts many locals and even people out of town because of their famous house brewed beers.
I do about 8 or 9 different beers, some seasonal offerings during the year, but I do brew English style ales. Those are the beers I like to brew and the beers that I like to drink.
The unique thing about this place is that they serve the beer directly from the serving tanks onto the taps right here, so you get your beer as fresh as it gets.
I like the IPA, and it's mainly because it's probably one of the better ones that I've tasted in California.
From what was once a historical building for sale to now a popular destination, Lori Brandt says she can still recall how this place looked like 13 years ago.
I feel like it just happened yesterday where this building was empty with pink formica, and now it's brick and there's lots of people and it's a gathering place, so I feel like it's a huge accomplishment.
For This Week in Torrance, I'm Faith Lee.
If you enjoy beer and want to support